It's Dark Skin Bonnie, and I was just playing with slime. I don't know why I pulled this out. It was one of my students' birthdays, and I was so happy, and I just wanted to play with slime so bad. Um, Somebody left it in my room. Anyways, this first video was basically how did I start? When did I feel like I wanted to do a YouTube channel and how I got there? So about 2 or 3, maybe 3 years ago, I was just in a really bad place, and I was in a bad place mentally, emotionally, bad place. And I was there because like just different things that I was just going through. I think when you're just, so 2 or 3 years ago, I'm 26. I was like 23, 24. And I was just going through a lot of stuff. Like I lived by myself. I was by myself. I was hanging out, partying, working, and in school at the time. So I was, dealing with a lot. And my good friend was also my sis. She was also dealing with a lot as well. And we were just really vibing. Like we were just really connecting. And we were just like, yo, we need to do a podcast. Because I know we're not the only people going through this. And we need to figure out how to get from this place that we at to a better place. Because I feel like one thing about people is y'all be going through things and y'all just be going through it. Like nobody be on some, what we gonna do to make it better? Like one thing about me, I'm solutions oriented. Like that's my goal. My goal is to find the solution to the problem. I don't want to be sitting here looking at problems all day, and I feel like that's something that a lot of people do. Like y'all know that it's something wrong, and y'all will not go find a solution. Y'all just keep talking about the thing that's wrong, and I'm not with that. I believe that if anything, now once I know that there's a problem, now I'm the problem because I am not doing the thing to figure out how to fix what the problem is. I'm just soaking in the problem, and I was tired of doing that. So we both just put our minds together, and we were just like, you know what? Let's do a podcast. And then she started a business. I graduated and started working in my career, and life just took over. Did that mean that we didn't find solutions to the problems that we were having? No, we found solutions. We just, number one, didn't do it together. And number two, we did it differently. So here we are, maybe 3 years later, because this was a little minute ago. And now I'm like, you know what? Maybe we should do another podcast. Like, maybe we should do that podcast. Like, I'm serious now. Like, now I'm serious. Because that's a problem with a lot of us. We procrastinate so much. And we don't get the things done that we want to get done. And this could be my source of, just talking to y'all, to my phone, to my camera. That could just be my source of release. That could be my source of letting my anxiety down and clearing up some things. And if we did it together, having somebody to talk to that could really listen to me and just listen. Because, I don't have time to go to therapy. I don't have time to sit and talk to somebody. I need to find somebody. Like, I'm pro everything black people. I'm all about the black folks. So I need to find a black life coach, which that's something that I'm still trying to do. I'm trying to actually become a life coach as well. Because I just feel like I'm only 26, but I feel like I've been through some things. Do I feel like I know everything? No, I feel like nobody ever learns everything in life. I feel like life is a process where you just there's always opportunity to learn and grow. And as a teacher, you know that. It's always opportunity to learn and grow. When I was in school, I'm teaching something completely different from me that I learned being in school. So I definitely, wanted to give that to somebody else. So anyways, last school year, so I think this is 2020. So I'm going to say 2018 was when I started teaching, and I was just going through a lot when I started teaching. Like that whole year, 2018 was a struggle. Like that was a struggle year for me, and I was feeling like I was rock bottom. Like I was feeling like there was no more. Like if you ever seen that movie, what's the name of the movie? The movie with Sanaa Lathan on Netflix. I think it was on Netflix. That's why I see that. I don't know if it was in the movies or something, but she shaved all her hair off when she was just going crazy. I did that in 2018. I shaved when y'all see me, for my family and friends who see me graduate, and post my pictures. I didn't have no hair. I didn't have no hair under that wig. When I found out I was graduating, I straight, and I got clippers, shaved all my hair off. Not because, like, no crazy reason, but it was like, yo, this hair, I had this hair since I was doing everything. I had this hair when I was in college struggling. I had this hair. This hair done been with me through so much. This hair is too much problems. This hair might be the problem. Let me take all this off and start fresh. Now that I'm done with this, let me start fresh. Little did I know I was not done with that. Anywho, so I shaved my hair, because I wanted to release some things, but that wasn't enough. So, I was having family problems or whatever, dating problems, working problems. I was at work, a teacher falling asleep. Like, that's how tired I was. I work on the 5th floor. I was dead tired walking up the stairs, and I was just like, oh my God. So I started doing things. I'm like, nah, let me work out. Let me do some things. And at that time, actually, when I graduated, I was trying to become a corrections officer, and I had got denied on my psych test. And the psych test is not even on some, like, are you crazy? Like, oh, you can't come because you're crazy. No. It was like, you can't come because you used to smoke weed and you had got fired from a job one time. And it was just like, yo, I have been stopped smoking weed, and I got fired from that job because I was in school full time and I couldn't get there at exactly, let's say, 4 o'clock. I was getting there like 4:15 or 4:05 or 4:10. Not that is a good thing, because not that it's nothing not that it's a little deal, but because it is a big deal, because you pay me to be here at 4 and I'm getting here 4:05, 4:10, 4:15, because once I get over here I gotta find parking, I gotta do all these things. So I got fired. Anywho, I didn't care, because you know me. If anybody that knows me, no, I get jobs. I get jobs. I'm never without a job for too long. Like that. I will do what I gotta do. I have a lot of connections as far as jobs go. I know where to go to find a job. And it's just really about doing those things. But anyways, back to how I got here is because going through those things, I started watching YouTube. And I started watching YouTube videos. And I started really like, all right, let me listen to Les Brown. Les Brown, if you going through some stuff, if you not sure, if you feeling a little like weird, because that's how I was feeling. I was feeling like, yo, I'm not doing enough, like, or this is too much, like, this stuff is getting too much for me, I'm not handling it right, what am I becoming, like, what's going on with me, what's wrong with me? That man took me from doing that to telling myself every day, like, you're doing good, you're Gucci, like, you're fine, like, you need to push yourself. I was listening to Les Brown, Sarah Jakes Roberts, Eric Thompson. I'll put it below. I'll put the tags in the description below. I was listening to those people every day, and their inspiring words inspire me to not give up, not do things. It inspired me to elevate and love myself, because I didn't know how. Who taught me? Who was going to teach me how to love? Like, my mom loves me. She showed me how to love somebody else. Like, the love she showed me is like, all right, this is how you love your daughter. And I didn't know how to love myself. So me pushing forward, it was just like, yo, I started writing things down. Like, yo, it's really people out here who don't know these things, who don't know how to love themselves, who don't know how to cope, who don't know how to forgive, truly cope. And this shows out here that's on TV, Ayanla's Fix My Life, Ayanla's all these things, Dr. Phil's, and we watch it and we laugh, we get the funny part of it, or we get the seriousness of the people's situation, but we're not really listening to the things that the therapists are saying that relate to us that we could actually use. So that's another thing. Ayanla, You got to use what you got. Like, that's another thing with me. You got to use what you got. I might not be able to go to a therapy, but y'all did an episode, a special on something that relates to me. Let me watch it and see what advice she gave them that I could take. First of all, my neck, I could see my whole joint. All right, I'm sorry. I'm just looking at myself like, whew, look at that neck. I lost a lot of weight. So, it's me losing a lot of weight is also very, it's different. Like, seeing myself differently. It just all comes with it. Like, everything just happens the way it's supposed to, which my mom always says, like, everything gonna happen. It's gonna fall into place when it falls into place. You just have to be there to witness it and recognize it and know what to do with it when it starts to all come together for you. So anyways, so yeah, that's how I got to doing YouTube, because I've been wanting to do a podcast and do a group thing, but it's just like I just can't take everybody with me. Not that I don't want to do it with my friends, but we just all live in different lives, and it takes like one person gotta be the person that put it together, keep it together, and makes it work, finds the solution. And I just can't do that with a bunch of different people, got a bunch of different things going on, got a bunch of different lives. So I was like, you know what, let me do a YouTube channel. Does that mean I'm not gonna do a podcast? No, that don't mean that just means at this very moment, that's just not what I'm doing. It's gonna come. I have had people reach out to me for their podcast or talk about, like, maybe we should do something together. I'm open, but it just has to be the right situation. I just can't be just okaying everything, because I'm like, yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll do that. And then it's just like, no, matter of fact, I can't, because I'm trying to do something else right now. So this is my something else that I'm doing. And I'm not doing it for money. I'm not doing it for YouTube fame, because I don't like. If I get it, yes, okay. But it's like, I'm just doing it to help others, to release my own anxiety, to get my own words out. When you got so much thoughts in your head, sometimes you got to put them things down. And as much as I am a writer, I do not be having the energy or time to write down all of this stuff with all the stuff that I write down for work. I just be like, you know what? I need a break, like a calm break. I need a calm something. Yeah. So that's how I got here. And I'll go more into those, like, people. Les Brown is truly amazing. Like, the things that he's talked about, it really inspired me. Like, now more so I listen to Eric Thomas. I listen to him more now than Les Brown, just because he has, like, more, I think, newer content. I believe he has newer content, where Les Brown doesn't have as much newer content, but I still listen to Les Brown old stuff. I listen to the same thing all week from Les Brown, because I just feel like, I started with you. You helped me get to where I am, even though I don't see you. You was who I was listening to driving to work, getting me in good spirits. Like, if anybody who, like, ever has worked with me since I have become a teacher, even, like, they always like, your energy is so high, your energy is so good. And it's just because the things that I do, like, the things that I listen to, when we listen to music all day, F these bees and these niggas ain't nothing. Like, I don't want to curse too much, but y'all know what type of music we listen to. How can you be positive all the time? If you listen to a song that's telling you niggas is nothing, men is nothing, men are cheaters, men do nothing for you, how can you then go outside and look for love? You can't, and you can't take it seriously, at least. And yeah, you can't take it serious. These guys is nothing. That's the type of time I was on. But once I started listening to positive things more than negative things, I was like, you know what? That thought that I have, that there are no men that's going to give me what I want, that thought left, because I know that there are men who will. But I had to get to a point of believing. You got to believe. You got to manifest these things. I want greatness. I wanted to come up out of where I was. I manifested that and I did it. I wanted to be better. I manifested that and I did it. And that's all it really takes. You have to believe and you have to do the things. If you don't 100% believe yourself, what you finna do? You got to 100% believe yourself. You got to 100% believe something. You either going to 100% believe the negative or you're going to 100% believe the positive. There is really no middle. Like, I kind of believe both. If you kind of believe both, you don't believe the positive. You don't believe the good stuff. You need to believe one or the other. It's real black and white with that. Like, you know what? Some bad stuff did happen. Some good stuff did happen. I'm in the middle. Your mind can't do that. Your mind has to know, like, this thing is real. This thing is legit. And I'm taking it serious. So that's how I got to sitting here doing this video right now. Just going through a lot of stuff emotionally and mentally. And then saying, you know what? All right. Let me do something about it. You know what? I got so much to say. I talk too much already. Let me do something about it. Let me do a YouTube channel. And if nobody watch it, that's fine. I will watch it. Like, if nobody is on some, that's fine. Because these people ain't helped me when I was down. These people ain't going to help me when I'm up. And I appreciate the support. And I love it because I want to know that I'm helping you. I'm just putting you in tune with some stuff you should be listening to get your mind right. But if you don't, you could say, how did you do this? I'm going to tell you the same thing. I listened to Les Brown. I listened to Eric Thomas. I listened to Sarah Jake Roberts. That's what I did. That's how I got better. That's how I'm mentally trying to restructure my brain, my emotions. And if you come back the next thing you ask me, I'm going to say the same thing. You know, sometimes people get annoyed when you keep asking them the same question. I'm going to give you the same answer. And I'm not going to come off as annoyed. I'm going to come off as real. This is what I did. When I get pissed off, if anybody knows, I will walk. Y'all don't know Brooklyn. I will walk to the Belt Parkway. That's what I did. I was upset. I needed to walk. I walked to the Belt. I walked to the Belt. And if you want to be even more close, I ain't going to tell you where I walked from, but I walked to the Belt. And I don't live in Starrett, so I walked real, like I was walking. That's about, that's some good walks. That's some good blocks. But that's what I did. You got to find solutions. What are you doing to make what are you doing to make your situation better? Mentally, emotionally. What are you doing? Because you can't, you got to do something. So if you like this video, like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know if there's anything you want to particularly talk about. You want to hear me go in depth on something. Let me know. What videos Les Brown? I will tag Les Brown's YouTube channel, and I will tag Les Brown, Eric Thomas, and Sarah Jake Roberts YouTube channel down below. I'm still getting used to YouTube. I don't know how to get crazy yet. Once my sis got the good laptop, so once we figure out how to get crazy, then it's gonna be, you know, all the cute little video things. But right now, I'm just trying to bring y'all content. I'm just trying to bring y'all knowledge. I'm just trying to bring y'all some peace on a good Sunday morning. So like, share, comment, subscribe, holla at me, Dark Skin Bonnie.